This Earth of yours will be reduced to a burned-out cinder.
Real wrath of God type stuff.
Biblical. No, not yet.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
I came here to give you these facts.
Dogs in camp, living together. Mass hysteria.
We're going to live on. Today, we celebrate.
Flabbergasted by the Audacity. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Oh, we're in person, man. I can see you in
Right.
like
It's been so long.
so long. We got a nice new monitor. I can actually see like the spikes of audio go through. I think last time I couldn't fucking see it because of how small it was. So it's kind of nice to see you again. We did this because he has a ghost in his car or something. Car's turning on by itself. And
New car's
Oh,
haunted. I'm really enjoying it. It's self-driving.
yeah, honestly. Yeah. But how do you feel? Because I know a lot of people. I know some people who really do not like newer cars. How do you feel about? Because I think 2010 was when we started
It's
to make
the
that
cutoff.
Yeah, that cutoff where we started to make like that switch to. Because look at that, I had a 2001 Acura. That car was a fucking tank.
Mm-hmm.
I think that could I could hit any car and I'm good. But when I have my accent, fucking hit a little pebble in the road, I have
Didn't
a
your
five.
real bumper fall off at one point?
Yeah, it's fucking snow. It was snow. It was like hardened snow. Like in my driveway, like it starts to create like a little mountain, and because my old car, it was slanted towards like the hood, so it was lower at the hood. That when it would come in, it would hit the ground every single time, and it fucking cracked the bumper. I'm like, how this thing is made of fucking garbage.
It's
fucking
plastic.
Garbage.
It's
garbage.
plastic.
Yeah. So how do you feel about that? How do you feel about driving these newer generation cars now?
I am enjoying it. All the gadgets and gizmos.
Yeah.
Like from the automatic AC, you just set temperature and the car does the rest.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Heated seats, heated steering wheel.
Yeah.
The different modes, driving modes.
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to all-wheel drive for the winter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my only real issue with it is this fucking starter that does or does not exist. The car turns on its own, and now it doesn't. I don't know. But the real testament, like you were saying, the quality, like, is it gonna last a long time? Because that's like my big thing.
It's hard to say. Unfortunately, 170,000 cars is a lot on a car already as it is. So I'd be surprised if you get 5 years. If you do get 5 years,
Well, the way I see it is like, because when I was shopping for cars,
Mm-hmm.
especially even used, like at my price range was 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them were over 200,000 kilometers on them. So
Yeah.
this was like a great deal.
Yeah.
for
Okay.
What
I
I
get
found.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
And in the almost 5 years I had my Toyota,
Mm-hmm.
I put only 45,000 kilometers on it.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Cause that's true. You're not a crazy driver, so I don't.
Like when I can get a ride, I'll take it.
Yeah. Exactly. Right. So like. Okay, so then this should last you 5 then if you're not doing that many
And
kilometers.
this being an SUV, it's been 2 weeks now I've had the car, and I was really curious, like, the price difference.
Mm-hmm.
So far, based on my calculations and
For
my
gas?
regular driving, I'm only going to be paying $10 to $20 more a month. Which
On gas?
is a lot, yeah, on
Okay.
gas. Which is a lot, not nearly as bad as I expected.
No, I gotta say the newer cars, that's one thing I realized. When I had my fucking crappy ass Toyota Tercel, the gas, it only took 40 to fill up, but you didn't get very far until you already have a tank. Like they got
It was
better.
bad on gas?
It was not very good on gas.
What year
no.
was that?
1998.
Oh, 98.
Yeah, 1998. It was didn't take a lot to fill up. It was a small tank, so that's why they didn't really realize that. But like my accent, man, this car is pretty good. Like my newest car, it's not fantastic on gas.
What is that? Is that an Elantra?
It's a Elantra, yeah, 2021, yeah. But the accent, man, like I remember I wanted to see how good the eco mode was, and if my area to go was 1,000 kilometers, 100 kilometers, for example, right? I would only really use 90 kilometers of gas. So even though every kilometer you should be using a kilometer of gas, I'm actually saving 10 kilometers for every 100 kilometers that I'm driving. That could add up over time, So they're not bad. The newer cars are better at the conserving gas for sure.
Because my Toyota was $60 for a full tank. Lasted 2 weeks.
That's pretty good.
So far, it's been just over 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's 2 weeks tomorrow,
Okay.
actually. And it costed $70 to fill up.
Okay,
So
that's pretty
not
good.
bad at all.
That's pretty
And
good.
it's a lot faster.
Yeah. The horsepower would be
Dude, I
fucking ridiculous.
put sports mode on the highway. I'm like, fuck all you bitches. I don't have to wait anymore.
Yeah, I don't have to go.
Dude, in the Toyota, I would see someone coming like maybe 10 kilometers per hour faster than me. I'd be like, I better wait.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
They're
go.
like 3 kilometers behind me. I gotta wait.
Yeah,
I can't go around.
I can't speed up that quickly.
Now it's like, oh, you're coming? Well, fuck you.
You fucking take
great.
off.
That's great. And now I'm confident with the size now because
You're getting more comfortable with it.
The drastic change in size.
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Dude, it was so funny. I was coming out of the dish. I can't do this. I can't turn. Like, cause you know, like single lane.
Mm-hmm.
When you turn on, like no one's in that lane because it's a bus lane.
Yeah.
And you turn on there.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't go. I need like 2 lanes to turn this bitch.
Guys, if you drive a fucking 18-wheeler, it is a mind fuck when even my car, I have to get used to it. My car is very long compared to my accent, so I have to get used to that too. And just in terms of, but like my first I want to say month and a half, my parking was atrocious. I was like, I actually gave up on backwards parking for like a good like month. Like I can't. Cause I would park in the car that got a fucking angle. I was like, I'm a woman. What the fuck? I was like, no, I can't. I can't leave the car like this.
Can't do it.
I can't do that.
People will judge me.
Yeah, exactly. So I've gotten better at it, but even me, it takes a while to.
Parking.
adjust to it.
I had more trouble parking forwards actually. Cause
Really?
Just because like I couldn't tell the distance between like the windshield and the hood.
Mm.
And because I would always come in like I have a tactic, right?
Yeah.
You turn right.
Yeah.
You straighten out so you're diagonal towards the perpendicular car.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
parallel. No, perpendicular. So you're coming at it like you're hitting it from the side.
Yeah.
And then at the last second you turn right so you straighten out.
Yeah.
I had no confidence doing that in this car.
Okay. Well, it's not that long. I think my car's a bit longer than yours.
I
Funny
think so,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So then, word of wisdom is change is good, but you have to adapt.
Yes.
It'll probably be.
Yes. It changes like because a lot of people, including myself, don't like change
Mm-hmm.
because it's a new stressor. Like
Yeah.
usually it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Like I was dreading getting a new car, and I'm like, I don't want to do the hassle.
It can be annoying. It definitely can be annoying. Especially it's annoying to find a good deal.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the most annoying part, to not get scammed. You know, people are assholes. People
Dude,
just
that
want
was
to
my
sell
biggest
you.
fear because I just watched Matilda. You ever seen that? Danny DeVito.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
plays a car salesman,
Yeah.
and he's just saying all the shady shit he does to sell cars.
Yeah.
He's like he buys them for like $500, sells it for $5,000. He
Yeah,
does, like,
exactly.
the most worst like fixes on it ever, and I was
Yeah.
like, imagine I get that.
Exactly.
Because I watched like a week or two before car shopping.
Oh,
I'm like,
fuck.
what a fucking mistake.
Yeah,
Now I
yeah,
can't trust
yeah.
anyone.
Exactly.
Thanks, Danny DeVito.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not that. That's like going on a plane and then watching Mayday like 2 days before.
Oh,
Just
dude,
watch it on the plane
if
crashes.
if we're planning on going on a trip, we'll say like this coming summer,
Yeah.
I'm gonna avoid shit like that the whole time.
Yeah.
There was a click.
Right away, that's not even look at it. I mean, like, what was it? There was, yeah. I think on Mayday I saw like, it's like, what did they say? They go new season coming out. I was like, that's not good.
Oh no.
So one of those features you don't want to see a new season of, you know? One of those features where you're going, new season? Nah. That's that.
Once they
like,
run out,
thing.
you're gonna feel safe.
Yeah, exactly, right? Anyways, let's get into the intro of the show. This is Flabbergasted about Audacity. I'm Jamal.
And Patrick, that was the longest.
That was the longest time before we got into 8 minutes. Before we
Jeez.
actually,
Jeez.
for 7 minutes, they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They didn't know what show this was. This could be.
They know who we were.
They didn't know who we were. This could have been Flabbergasted about Audacity was Jose and Khalil. They would have known.
I wish.
You know, it's not.
One day.
We don't want that.
One day.
You don't want two black
You
people
don't
on
want
this show? Two
3. You just admitted. He admitted he's not black.
You got 2 of them on the show. At least we only have 1 here, and it kind of like balances out. Having 2 of them on the show.
Yeah,
Good.
it's a little over.
It's a bit much. Yeah. We don't need that many.
Alright, I have to ask Jamal to start
Yes.
off.
Yeah.
Are you still supporting Harris in this campaign? After all the negative shit the past month?
I have to, because did you not hear about that comedian who fucked?
Tony?
Whoever the fuck it was.
The skinny lesbian looking guy.
Yeah, he does look.
I love him.
I think that was the worst thing Trump could have done. The campaign could have done in that moment. That was by far the worst thing he could have done. Regardless of the joke, the joke wasn't like super funny. I chuckled. I don't think it was, as the media takes it, in that bad of taste. But just why? Why would you make that joke now?
See, again, echo chambers. I've heard the exact opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I heard everyone really appreciated his stand-up material.
Okay. As a comedian, yes, but did you see what he did at the rally?
Yeah, he did a stand-up set.
Yeah, but did you the joke that got everyone riled up with the whole was it Puerto Rico? What country's in the middle
I
of the
think
water?
it was middle of the water.
He goes really because he says. Did
He
you hear the
refers to it
joke?
as the garbage patch, right?
Yeah, the garbage patch. Yeah. What
Okay.
what country is that?
I think it was Puerto Rico.
Which country is Jennifer Lopez from?
You mean the taco burrito lady?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't-
You know.
Is she not from the U.S.?
No, she's Puerto Rican. I know why because of
You
the
couldn't remember
halftime
Puerto
show.
Rico, but you remember
Puerto
Jennifer
Rico.
Lopez is a Puerto Rican.
Because she made a statement about it. That's why.
Oh, she would. Whatever
remember
she can
that.
do to stay relevant
Of
after her
course, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
tour bombed.
Don't worry, garbage. Anyways, that was terrible. That was just. I don't think he should have made that joke at that time. It's just you want to make it after he wins, go crazy, whatever. If he wins the whole thing, fine. But it was just not a good time to make that joke. And yeah, okay, fine. Harris has not been as fantastic as I've wanted her to be as of late. I'll give you that for sure.
Did you see? I have to ask. Did you see the CNN interview?
No. I haven't had a
What
chance
a
to sit down.
dumpster! I was like, oh, finally a long, a
Mm.
decently long length interview. I can
Mhm.
actually see what she's about.
Okay.
She had a meltdown halfway through because she could not answer any of the dude's questions, and I swear she said she blamed Trump for everything,
Yeah.
one after the other. And at one point, I'm like, if you were to play a drinking game, you just took a sip every time she
Just
said
Trump,
Trump,
you'd be dead.
you would die. You
Yeah,
would, no,
you'd
you
be
would die. You would drown.
yeah, no, you.
It was ridiculous.
I heard it was bad. I really
Look,
heard
I'll
it was
put it
bad.
this way: the best example for how terribly she did and how she could not keep Trump's name out her fucking mouth. He's like, why were the last 4 years so difficult for you and President Biden handling such things as the border crisis and the economy? And she's like, well, Trump, I don't know if you know this, but he's been running for president. And the dude's like, his campaign is affecting how the president and the vice president run the country?
Mm.
She's like, well, yes. What?
Mm.
How does someone running a campaign affect you
Okay.
controlling the country?
No, I get you. I again, I haven't had any time to watch it. I've been planning.
My mind was blown. I had to pause it 3 separate times and be like, what the fuck?
No, I did hear about that.
That is a non-answer, and you're not. It's like, what?
You know what though? At this point, we're so close to like
Dude, it's next
the
week.
election.
It's next week.
Yeah. We're so close to it that like, I think regardless of what he or she does right now, like even the damage control that they have to do with the comedian, I don't think really will change anything at this point. I think we already know. I think majority of America. If you've not made your mind up at this point, it's a bit late. I think it's a bit late in this election to kind of make your point. I kind of feel like I would have made my decision after the vice president debate. I think that's what I'm like. Okay, I heard the president's talk. I heard the vice president's talk. This is my person I'm going to vote for. That's it. That's all. You know, but I still think the race is going to be super close. I don't think this is going to be a blowout for Trump. I think he definitely gained some momentum these last couple of weeks. I think Harris had him for a minute.
Yeah, at the beginning I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, it's
Yeah.
coming on strong.
Yeah. But I think what happened was, like I said, I think that was that whole hype of Biden leaving the race and then new blood coming in. And you're like, oh fuck, new blood coming in, okay. And I think that kind of like revived the Democratic Party. I think it's still going to be one of these super tight elections. I just hope it's done fairly. Because it's hard to do, but I just hope it's not going to be one of those things where, ballots are missing or, like, I'm not sure if you heard about those 2 ballot boxes that got burnt. There was a two where you could put the ballot in, like you can mail it in. It was on fire, like caught on fire, all ballots were burnt. So they like give those people
That's messed
a new
up.
ballot.
Because how does that work? Because if let's say you're voting for one side, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you're just for the devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
You're a huge Trump supporter, and you're just assuming everyone who voted for Harris. So you're gonna burn the boxes.
Yeah, there could be a Trump votes in there too.
No, I'm just saying that's why I said devil's advocate.
Yeah,
It could be either or, but it's
Yeah.
like at that point you either have no confidence in your candidate, your community, or you know what's in the box.
Yeah.
all of three. That's still all bad reasons.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, it's bad to do it. I just feel like that.
It's just a weird thing.
That is democracy. Let's let it happen.
Yeah.
Whoever wins wins. You know,
Exactly.
like I think regardless of whoever wins, it will not change it that drastically. Like I think Trump, the most drastic thing he's gonna do is pull out of the Paris Agreement and secure his borders and make America a powerhouse and make the world scared of America. But besides that, not much is going to be done. Like, to every average American, the world doesn't really change that drastically, I feel.
Well, I think the economy is like what's really stressing people.
Yeah, no, I think the economy will definitely
Have
go
you
up.
seen those videos where they're talking about grocery prices? I think it was at some point someone found an old grocery.
Into like cents?
Receipt?
Like 25 cents, something like that?
Huh?
Like back in like the 60s?
No,
or
we're
even
talking like a decade ago.
Oh, okay, like 10 years ago, okay.
Something like that, or even probably during Trump's reign or whatever.
Mm.
And they're comparing like how much they were able to buy with say $150 compared to today,
Mm-hmm.
and your receipt is cut in half
Oh, yeah, for sure.
because the prices are so high for everything.
I mean, yeah, okay,
So
Trump.
the economy is a big driving point. And when Kamala says like, "I'm gonna fix the economy," how are you gonna do it? By fixing it.
Yeah.
and Trump is talking about like the tariffs. Well, it's mostly tariffs. He's talking
Yeah,
about.
no, tariffs are the biggest.
Which makes sense because
You guys import a lot. America imports a lot
that's
of
a problem
stuff.
though. Because when you're paying other countries to do your work for you,
Mhm.
and Americans aren't working, the
Yeah.
economy's gonna suffer.
But at the same time, though, I agree with you. But let me ask you this: as a Canadian, as someone who's lived in Canada, are you gonna go work on the fields if you have to?
What do you mean?
What I mean by that is like, let's just say coffee beans, or corn, or wheat or stuff like that. Are you gonna go out there and do it?
Me personally, no.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Have
right?
you seen farm work?
Okay, so you're not gonna do it. We had that on record that you would not do that. What I'm saying is that as much as this is the only counterpoint that I have against Trump's thing is the fact that he wants to lock up the borders. He wants to deport all these people, and then he wants to make America make their own food. No Americans are gonna go out and work in the fields. So those coffee beans, those corn, I don't know many Americans
I
are
have
gonna
to
go.
disagree with you
Why would you disagree?
because I think a lot of America's representation comes from the coasts, right?
Mhm.
Like New York, California, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of that is all you see is city life.
Mhm.
But in between,
Yeah.
those are country people.
And are those people working the fields?
I think so. Yeah.
No, they have.
Aren't there? Isn't there like a ton of farmland? In
Yes,
Central
but a
America?
lot of those farmlands, people who are working on those farmlands are immigrants who don't speak English or French. Look, the immigrants. French or Spanish. Spanish. I'm sorry, Canada. But it's like, like they hire Mexicans to come down here. They go, hey, do this job. I'm gonna give you some money. Do this job. They don't fucking know
Yeah,
that.
that's bad for the economy though,
How's it bad for the economy?
because it's not taxed. It doesn't go back into the system.
If they're paying them, the
No, but
Mexicans.
typically what you're referring to is
Mhm.
is the stereotype of you go outside of Walmart and there's a pack of Spanish people and you just
Waiting.
say who knows how to do this and they get in the
Yeah,
truck. Right?
isn't that on South? Isn't that on
They
South
did
Park?
make a joke
Yeah.
on it, but I've seen it in like multiple pieces of media. And then because those people are paid under the table, there's
Yeah.
no taxes involved. It
Okay.
doesn't. That means the money doesn't circulate in the system
Okay.
as it would for a typical citizen.
I
So
understand
that
that.
money just gone to the wind.
But what I'm saying is that
What you're saying?
I don't see those
I feel like
Americans
this is a
do that
racist.
job.
This is a racist statement.
How's it racist?
You're saying
I
"We
wouldn't do it."
Spanish people need to
I
work
wouldn't
the
do it.
fields for us.
No, but I wouldn't do it either. I'm not. As a black person, if you told me
No,
if
okay.
if all jobs were gone and the only job was in the market was to be a farmer and I gotta go out in those fields every day and pick and what you can forget it. I'm dying.
I had a thought about this the other day,
Mhm.
actually. I was thinking, if the world were to end, like civilization were to crumble,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to go back to old ways, such
Mhm.
as farming, and like
Mhm.
smithing tools and shit,
Anyone who played Minecraft is ready to go.
I think we would have a slight advantage, but no. Because when you think about it, the amount of manual labor that went into, like, everyday living,
Mm-hmm.
even, like, 200 years ago,
Yeah,
is
it's insane.
1,000% more.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So if we were to be thrown back in that situation, we'd die,
yeah, for sure.
right?
Yeah,
Don't remember where I was going with this.
yeah. I know. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, because it's based on industry. But when push comes to shove, you have no choice, right?
For sure,
So let's say all these illegal immigrants
we're
they
gone.
get kicked
They
out,
get
right?
deported.
And like if what you say is true, and
Mhm.
the amount of workers for agriculture drop suddenly, people are gonna fill that no matter what. People need money, Jimmy.
Okay, and you know what?
Push comes to shove, you need to get a
You
job.
know what? We're gonna see. We're gonna see if Trump wins and he does what he's supposed to do. We're gonna see. I'm willing to bet you right now, it's not gonna look as good as you think it's gonna look.
Well, if anything, like I could see there being growing pains because, like we said,
Major
with the car,
growing pains.
like we said with the car.
Yeah.
It's a change, but it's a positive after a certain amount of time.
I hope so, because the thing is, I think what's going to be interesting is that if you were to deport, of course the Americans are not going to work for the same dollar that the immigrant was working for, right? Because they're probably not getting paid as much as you would like minimum wage or whatever.
Well, it
right?
depends, because like I said, if they're not being taxed, then you can give, like, let's say our minimum here is what, like $15 now?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's say, because when you pay someone $15, it's taxed. Like I'm taxed just under 40% of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is. We'll say that's $4 out of the 15. Okay.
It's not, but
it's a. For example.
Okay.
We're not mathematicians.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We studied film.
Exactly. We're not even nowhere close. But yeah, okay, I get you.
So then you can be like, oh, like they don't need that because they're not paying taxes. I'll just give them $11 an hour.
So you give them $11. Okay. No American's gonna work for just $11.
Well, I'm saying they are already because of taxes.
I don't know if they're getting taxed as hard as we are, but okay. So then let's just say, fine, they deport. They go, we want you to work the fields. Okay, how much are you gonna pay me? $15? No, I need 20. I need 20 an hour because I was making 20 an hour at my other job. I need 20. Okay, so all these farm places are now gonna have to increase how much money that they're gonna have to pay these people to work. That is going to make them poorer because they're probably used to a certain amount of money. They're probably used to only having to dish out $2,000 maybe for the 10 guys that were working. Now they got to dish out close to double that because the Americans who are going to be working these fields now need that extra money. Granted, I'm generalizing. There's a very good chance that some Americans are going to go, 11? Let's do it. I thought you were going to give me 10. You know, it's possible, but I don't see that. I don't see that happening, me per se. I could be wrong. I could be 1,000% wrong, and Trump goes in there, deport, Americans fill it up, and it's the fucking best decision ever made. There's a very good chance. I'm not an economist, and nor am I ever, I don't know how to fucking half the world works. So I'm just taking a guess.
Okay.
But from what I can see, from my educated guess, I think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be bad if he deports everybody.
So if you were president, you would keep the illegals?
I would definitely. If you don't have your papers, you're gone.
That makes them illegal.
Yes, I'm saying
that's what he wants to do. What's the problem?
But what I'm saying is that I feel like he wants to also take out the ones who are illegal.
No, he said it. I think 1,000 times.
I hope so.
If you have your papers, you're good. You're legal.
I hope so. I really hope so because a lot of times, just like fucking Trudeau, we put someone in the office. He says one shit. Next fucking day, he's like, oh, by the way. If you're darker than me, you're gone. You know, it's like...
Well, I had this ties into my next point. Okay. Because the one thing... Because I thought Trump as a president in the first place, but he has admitted to certain downfalls from his previous 4 years.
Yeah.
And his solution to that was surrounding himself with more people that he trusts and is more like-minded and also challenges him.
Yeah.
Because before he became president and he didn't really know politicians that well, right? And so he was essentially assigned people to his cabinet and to surround him. So whenever he would try to do things that he wanted to do to make America better, they would be like, oh no, you have to do this because of this, and then it turned out to be a lie. And they're just playing him and manipulating him to do what they want. So now he's surrounding himself with people that he knows and trusts and are more like-minded. People like Tulsi Gabbard and Vivek, those two are great. By the way, one's a woman of color, who I think should be the first female president. She's incredible. You get a chance, look up her interviews and shit. That is a female president I would want. Vivek, have you seen him? I think
I heard about his name once or twice.
He's very good too. Very good too.
So then, how do you feel? Because this is going to be ending next week anyways, and then we'll talk about it for another week and a half most likely. But how do you feel about all the people that Trump used to work, that used to work for Trump, now going against him and going, do not vote for this person? How do you feel about that?
Politics is, I think it's riddled with corruption honestly.
No, it is.
And a lot of because like whenever you see great examples, there's like video evidence of people supporting Trump in the 90s and early 2000s when he was like he was even just joking, oh maybe I'll run for president. Everyone's like, I can see you do that. That'd be great. Oprah is on camera saying I would support you and all that. And as soon as he starts running, oh he's awful. Don't vote for him. No. It's like so wait, were you lying in the first place or what changed your mind? Why would you lie to your audience and then flip flop? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I can see why Oprah would, but see that's the thing. It's like I think especially someone of black color and such a, I guess, powerful. I say powerful was
Oprah's powerful. Isn't she the most rich woman in the world?
One of them, yeah, for sure. I think, and we said this before. I think this is why you and me can interview like really like famous celebrities, because you would have to follow how you understand. It's like I think.
That's a big thing in Hollywood right now.
You know, I think one of the things where if Oprah really, maybe Oprah really does like Trump, you know, but she can never publicly say that.
And that's what I'm
because the general masses of black people are going, oh, he's a fucking racist. If Oprah goes, no, he's not, she's canceled immediately.
That's similar to what I'm implying for the politicians who suddenly turn on Trump. There's it could be maybe they do have genuinely good reasons, but on the other hand, they could also have stupid reasons like that.
No, it's possible.
So when you say like, oh, what do you say to those people? It's like, I don't know.
Okay. All right, I'm just curious.
I would hope that they have a genuine reason. Yeah. And they're not being manipulated by money or some other pressure. Yeah. Because I think it's really upsetting when the country of America was founded on such great principles and laws and all that. And and then over time it just becomes degraded with the same problems that Europe had. Yeah. And they installed all of these solutions and amendments and constitutions to keep that out of this space. Yeah. And then they just come in through the natural order of which humanity can be corrupted by money. And money, But you need money because nothing besides capitalism works. Exactly. Without capitalism, everything falls apart. Yeah. And
it's a broken system, but it's unfortunately the only system that's the least broken. Yeah. I guess all the other systems.
The idea of an AI government is pretty interesting. But then you have Skynet.
Yeah, exactly, right? So
because ideally you have a system like it makes logical assessments. It controls the economy based on math and statistics. Yeah. And that way there's no outside corruption. Be like, oh, but if you do this, we can pocket some money.
Yeah, exactly.
Because why would AI want money?
Yeah, AI doesn't give a fuck.
It's programmed to serve.
But who's running that program? Can they be corrupted?
It's like when Google put out their AI there, and it just started releasing images of black people when it wasn't supposed to. Yeah. So what was it like George Washington black? I didn't say black George Washington. Just George Washington.
Yeah. So we'll see next week. Moving away from the American politics, real quick for the Canadian politics. Papa Polyev looks tired. I'm not sure if you saw him at the last. He had a interview in Toronto after he got destroyed by Trudeau in New Brunswick.
He got destroyed?
Yeah, he got destroyed.
I gotta see that. There's no.
Well, not like them talking, but just they had an election in New Brunswick.
I don't understand what election would this be.
It like Quebec has an election for like they go. They had
so
it
for like.
For the province of
New
Brunswick.
Is that a mayor? It's like a province representative.
Well, the Prime Minister. Like we have the Prime Minister of Canada is Trudeau, right? Doug Ford runs Ontario, right? Just the way that Legault runs Quebec. So then there's a.
I need to study Canadian politics.
He is a premier. He's a premier, as they call him.
Okay, there. Okay. I was looking for a word. I was like, how do I not know these titles?
You know, so a premier, the premier of New Brunswick, was won last time by I think it was the NDP who had it last. Conservatives were second. They were second place. The election that just passed about 2 weeks ago, the Conservatives lost all their seats. 0. They got zip. No seat at all. Liberals got 35. I think the NDP got 20-something. And Green got 2. So basically, he got completely kicked out of New Brunswick. So that they interviewed him in Toronto and he looked tired. I don't know if he's talking to the guys in New Brunswick, like what the fuck happened.
He's working overtime.
But he probably. So he got destroyed over there. We finally figured out who won British Columbia, which was the NDP, by 18 votes for majority government. That's so fucking close. I think they still have to recount to make sure. But it seemed like it's going to be an NDP premier in New Brunswick. British Columbia. So he just... he never won British Columbia, Polyev, so it's not that bad. But with Trudeau not respecting the Bloc Québécois deadline of having pensions for 65 instead of 75, right? Because he wanted to lower it to 60, and that won't happen. Now he's talking to other parties to have that election, and I think if he teams up with Polyev, and if Jagmeet Singh can grow a fucking spine, then yeah, they can definitely go for the election. But if Singh does what I think he's gonna do, which probably sides Trudeau, then I don't think it happens. Because I think Trudeau combined with NDP has more seats than Polyev and the Bloc. I'm almost positive. 'Cause I think the Bloc has 40 seats and NDP has 32, so that's a 6-seat plus for their side. But I think Liberals have plus 6 more than what the Conservatives have. So I think it balances out to where nothing happens. So it sucks, but I don't think Trudeau's gonna be going anywhere anytime soon. I think he knew that. That's why he didn't follow through with.
When did you say the provincial election?
Next year.
Not provincial. For prime minister.
Next year.
It's next year?
Next year. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I want to brush up on that because you're saying all these things and I don't understand them.
Yeah, go look at it. It's very interesting.
At this point, I know more about American politics than Canada.
I know, right?
It's just because American politics, it's just more entertaining.
It's just so much. It's so much. I mean, we're getting there. Polyev has made things definitely interesting for sure with Trudeau. And of course, the only thing I have to look up myself is this whole secret ballot. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to even mean.
Secret ballot?
Yeah, I think in blatant terms, it's like Trudeau, they have to go in and vote, and Trudeau is confident he'll win that vote. It's almost like you vote within caucus of your party of who should run the party. I think that's what it is. I have to go check though. I'm not 100% bothered.
They should really teach politics in school.
Oh man, I wish.
I remember they had like one, maybe two classes.
Yeah, like 2 classes. Like, oh, this is what like I did remember though. I remember one time back in college, in my French class, we had some representatives of Quebec study there come in and talk.
Really?
But I was so against them because they wanted to separate from Quebec, from Canada, that I was like, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say to me. That line for me, you're already gone in my head. Like, I'm not even voting for you. Like, there's not even a chance. Cause I voted for Liberal last year because their party's so ass. I might vote for Conservatives next year. I liked him last year only because he wanted to increase the speed limit to 120 on the highways. I was like, yes.
Dude, I already go.
I know, but I was like, that would be like the average speed.
Because that's what they said in driving school, right?
Yeah. You could do 20 above.
100, but you can do 20 above without penalty.
Yeah, no.
So the only ticket I ever got for speeding was 130, and I was like, fuck.
Fuck. But you see, if the Conservatives would have won, you never would have got caught.
Yeah, but how would that work though? Because if they raise it to 120, does that mean we can go 140?
Technically, yeah.
That's insane. No. Okay, no, I'm against it then. 140 is too fast.
140 is too fast? Okay, alright, fair enough.
The max I'll drive is 130.
Okay, fair enough.
So that's where I'm comfortable.
Okay.
Like at a top speed.
Okay,
I got the Corolla up to 140 once by accident, and I was like, no.
Like how we're shaking?
I haven't tried it on the new car.
On the new one? Yeah.
I got to 130. I'm like, that's enough.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, so I mean, I'm joking. I said it's a joke to vote for him, but like I'll have to like actually look at.
It's one of those things like in an ideal society where people were competent, not fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Like sure, raise it, but no, you see so much bullshit every day on the
roads.
Oh
fuck, no, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so anyways, I think we spent enough time on politics. Let's get away to some other stuff.
Dude, I haven't had to look at my notes in so long.
I know, right? Cause it's been good though. It's good that we haven't even had a chance to talk about it.
I don't know if you knew this.
Yeah.
I only found out like yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that North Korea is in cahoots with Russia for Ukraine?
What do you mean? Like working together?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
North
know
Korea's
that?
backing them since when? It's been a while.
I want to say like 4 months. Yeah, cause he took a train.
He took a train.
Yeah, no.
What?
No. Kim Jong-un took a train to Russia.
There's a train from North Korea to Russia.
Yeah, it connects. Yeah.
You just what?
Well, he can. It's only his train. No.
No.
Yeah.
How does that work? I'm a build train track to your country. Fuck you.
Well, I think there's probably I know that he has a train, and his train is fucking awesome. It's like. Okay. Over the top secure.
It's like dictator quality.
You know, honestly it is. But no, he took. I know that there's a meme of Putin and him in a car driving together. Mm-hmm. Either Putin came to him, or he went to him. One or the other. I know one of them.
Well, this train is
by
fascinating to me.
Go look online. Go look online. Kim Jong Un's train.
Okay.
And see the security features on
that
that
is concerning now because now we have two. Is North Korea a superpower, right? I think to be a superpower, all you need is a nuke.
Yeah,
So
they have.
They have. So.
Can it work? We don't know because they saw stuff that just didn't go anywhere, but they claim that it's amazing.
Remember they were doing tests during Trump's.
Yeah, but
and that's why Trump went there and said,
no.
Yeah, stop that.
Yeah,
and then he did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But no, I don't. They see that's the one thing about North Korea. This is like a private country. They're like. I don't think they're as good as they think they are.
Did you see? I think it was last month. They had like a show of military force or something.
Yeah, they will do that.
And it looked impressive.
It looks impressive, but like I said, they
just be a show.
They are years behind technology-wise. Like they're years behind. Like they're not close to like if Russia were to fight North Korea, like if they were to go against each other, Russia would demolish them in minutes. Like it wouldn't even be fair. Because their technology is far more advanced.
I disagree. I think it would be similar to how the Japanese bomb. Yeah, Japanese bomb. I think like the Japanese were very determined and very for their country. That it made them incredible fighters. I think North Korea would have that too because of the brainwashing.
It's possible.
Because Russians, I don't think they like this war.
Yeah, no, they don't.
You see all the videos.
Yeah, they don't.
We don't want to do this. But
yeah, no.
Vodka.
Yeah, no. Honestly, well, I think as of late, I haven't really heard much about what's been going on. I feel like he just doesn't really have the firepower. Like, he's asking North Korea. I think he's realizing that his missiles are our ass. Because, we haven't heard anything now you got two superpowers fighting a pumped-up Ukraine from America, right? And NATO. They haven't really done much. They still haven't had the capital. Kyiv is still standing. I don't really think he's been doing too much.
It's crazy. I'm curious what it was like in the U.S. during World War II, where you would get news every few days about events.
Yeah.
Whereas now, we get it by the hour.
Yeah.
But it feels so inconsequential and
I guess
not concerning.
Yeah.
I feel like for them in the late 30s, early 40s, they were like, "Holy shit! Did you hear this? Yeah, that's it's scary and shit." And whereas today it's like. Whatever. You just keep scrolling.
I think, like I said, I think it's the fact that we're bombarded. Cause back in the day, the only news that you got was from newspapers or the local news when TV started coming out. So I think it was you weren't, not that you were starved for news, but you didn't get it as often, right?
It was more focused.
Exactly. So it's I think now it's dude, fuck it. You think I remember when it first came out, every day I was checking Ukraine versus Russia, what's going on, whatever. Now, I haven't checked that shit in months.
Well, because they make it, every time something
big comes
happens,
out, they're
they make it incredibly huge. Oh, you better be worried about this.
Yeah,
and then when it turns out, it's kind of be
eh. No, okay.
Then it just tapers off and they stop reporting on it. COVID. Yeah. COVID disappeared.
It's still around.
As soon as Ukraine started, COVID was done.
Yeah.
Next news cycle.
A friend of mine got COVID. He died.
What?
COVID. Yeah.
A friend? Our age?
No. I played hockey with him, and he got COVID. He's dead.
How old is it?
In his 40s.
40s? Died of COVID?
Yeah.
Did he have lung problems?
I didn't ask. The details. Because I didn't know him super well. He played at a time that I didn't play at, but I saw him, he'd be finishing his game, and I'd be getting ready for my game. We just hi to.
So what I'm understanding is that to become your friend, it doesn't take very much.
No. I didn't know. I kiss a lot of
You just say hi on occasion. That's a friend.
That's a friend right there. But, a friend and best friend. You're like my best friend.
Oh, God, thank you.
Oh my God. Hot. Okay, black people. But yeah. So, no. So North Korea, I'm surprised that you didn't hear about that. But yeah. No, they've been together for a little bit now.
So this war's going for 3 years now?
Fuck, too long.
It basically started when the podcast started.
Yeah, that's true. Huh? We can always kind of dictate it off of that.
The podcast will be 3 years old this coming March.
Wow, man, 3 years.
We still haven't cracked 100 episodes. I don't know how that's...
Really? I think it could... Well, we took the summer off last year.
Yeah, or gas.
So that definitely did not help. And the couple weeks that we missed here and there, stuff like that, probably doesn't help either. So we'll get there. It's coming.
It's coming.
Let's get it there.
We had a hot streak for a good 2
A good bit, huh? A good minute or
keep it going. But the stress of buying a new car, I couldn't.
It's okay. I'm on vacation next week, so we definitely will have one next week for sure.
Cool.
I'm in Punta Cana. But speaking of money, the saving pennies. Who are you with music wise? Are you with Spotify?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally only it's all Amazon's fault. Because for the Alexa. Because they only play either Amazon Music or Spotify.
Okay.
And Spotify's just better than Amazon Music, so I got Spotify.
Okay.
But the price is pretty ridiculous.
This is what I'll
It's
talk
$17
about.
a month.
This is what I want to talk about.
And I use it fairly often.
Yeah.
But I honestly prefer collecting music myself.
So I've been with Spotify for about a year and a half now. I finally switched. I went to Apple Music finally, and
They used to be king.
it's $10.99, dude. I'm saving $7 a month. I'm taking that fucking deal. I gotta give Spotify a round of applause for the balls that this company has. Cause when they raised it another $1.30, by the way, I'm not sure if you knew about that. They raised it another $1.30.
Recently?
Yeah, recently, like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So it's 17, it's now 18 something.
It's retarded.
I think what they said was by far the ballsy thing. They go, we know we're gonna lose some clientele, but we're confident. But we're confident that this is the right decision, which is hilarious.
It's crazy because if I wouldn't mind at all paying $20 a month.
Yeah.
If I knew the artists I listen to were being paid accordingly.
But
they're not.
But they're not.
And I don't know where this money goes.
To them, to Spotify. I think
we need
made
Musk to buy Spotify.
What?
We need Musk to buy Spotify.
Yeah, honestly.
Because there's no way it costs that much to
doesn't.
run a
It
streaming
doesn't.
service for music.
No.
All you do is you get the music, you put it on your website,
Yeah, no.
and you keep the website running. That's it.
All I can think of is maybe the rights to it, because I know a certain, like, what do you call them? I'm forgetting the fucking word for it. Holy shit. Record companies, like Sony and stuff like that, like, labels, that they might be going, like, well, you have to pay us, I don't know, X amount of dollars to have our songs on your platform. That I can see being costly, but they've made their money back 10 times for sure. I know that there's one that's on the come up. They're called Tidal, and they've been paying their artists. I think it's $1 for every 100 streams. Every like 100 like listens, you get $1. That seems a little bit more fair. I did read like a while back that I think there's only 10 artists on Spotify who actually make a profit off of it. That's
only 10?
Ed Sheeran, Drake, Taylor Swift, to name a couple.
Can you name someone good, please?
No, because I know none of the rock guys are making money. I can tell you that for a fact.
Really?
Maybe Metallica. Maybe Metallica.
It's crazy. I thought Metallica was like one of the most popular artists. They're not. They still have like I think 30 million listeners a month, which is very good.
Yeah.
They're in like the top 1%.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's like other groups where you would think like, oh, they're not bigger than Metallica or AC/DC or whatever, and then you 50 million a month. I'm like, what?
Really? Yeah.
What? And these are like smaller bands you wouldn't even think about.
Okay,
they're not even touring anymore. They're just that iconic. Or they had
It could be that.
songs.
Yeah. It could
like
be that.
I think. Who was it?
Yeah, like maybe
something like the Eagles or something like that.
I could see that for
like
sure.
a song because of Hotel California and stuff like that. I know Queen gets big. They have big streams every month.
Yeah.
But you'd be surprised by the numbers. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, I'm sure this band's big. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm sure this band's small. Opposite. Like, what the fuck?
It's possible. It's one of those things.
It's
where
like you have to be a part of the cultural zeitgeist via being in like ads or in movies.
Or just have those timeless songs.
Timeless songs.
That definitely.
Like, you know, Don McLean who did American Pie.
Yeah.
From like the 70s.
Yeah.
He gets like 10 million streams a month.
I know.
Because of that song.
Yeah, it's a great song though. I fucking love that song.
It's incredible.
It's a great song.
He's quoted when he released that song. He's like, "What's your favorite song?" Well, it's American Pie because now I don't have to work anymore.
That's funny. I like that. I like the honesty. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I made the switch. It would definitely is interesting to it was funny because when I canceled it, they go, "Why are you leaving?" I was like, "Apple Music." I told them straight. I was like, "Your prices are too high. I'm going to Apple Music. That's it. That's all." So I mean, I don't think I'm not even a fucking water drop, but I'm a fucking spit from someone's saliva in a fucking ocean of money that they're making. So I know I mean nothing to them, But regardless, I still wanted to.
I think if it does go up, like say to like $18 or $19,
Yes,
I'll look into it.
Start looking, dude. I'm telling you, man. Like maybe not Apple, but somewhere else.
Like the only reason I use Spotify is literally just for like listening to music in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or just walk in and say, play music.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
I understand.
Because otherwise, because I said, I like collecting music. And
Yeah.
I download MP3s.
Yeah.
And then I put them on my phone.
Yeah,
So
I have vinyls. You know, it's like
vinyl too, but specifically for like roaming and listening.
Yeah.
MP3s are the way I go. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm weird. I just like ownership. Maybe it's like my inner like slavery thing. I just like owning things. Like
Jesus
this is another thing that's bothering me about the car. It's loan. It's like it's money loan, right?
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I own it yet.
Yeah, I get you.
That's why I don't like streaming services.
Yeah.
It's never really yours.
Yeah.
And even I remember someone was quoted in gaming. So like even if you download a game, you pay for it, right? The game's still not yours because they can update it and like block it from you.
Yeah.
Which is scary.
Yeah.
And I hate that idea because all you need is like a rogue developer who just like flips the script one day, like, oh my political beliefs have changed and in this game this happens. So you know what? I'm taking the game away from public.
Yeah. No,
and then it's gone.
Yeah.
So that's scary, and I hate that. All it takes like one flip of a switch, and all you like is gone.
Yeah. No, I definitely will say that I do like owning stuff too. For the longest time,
coming out.
Don't tell anybody. But like for the longest time, me too. Like I download a lot of MP3s. I've downloaded a lot of albums. I mean, albeit illegally, but I download them regardless. But it's like it's still one of those things where I like to have that. And there are still songs. Spotify and Apple Music don't have it that I've had to download and I have to put on a USB key,
especially
to play.
Like covers, because some covers are just they're either played live and they're not actually like officially recorded.
Yeah.
Or they're just for some reason impossible to find on streaming.
Or the artist takes it down. There's a song that I wanted to get from this show that I watched, but the artist took it down. But on YouTube, it's still up there, right? So I had to download it and put on a key. So it's like I will admit. Yes, with Apple Music, it took me a little bit to get used to. I've gotten used to it now. I like it. So we're going, the audio quality is so much better. I don't hear a fucking difference. I don't know what the fuck those people are talking about, but I don't hear jack shit from one or the other. But besides that, the only thing I'm going to miss from Spotify is the Spotify Wrapped. I will miss that. But besides
that was always fun. Actually, no, I ruined it. I told you, right? Remember last year? Because I listened to stuff while sleeping, and I.
You told me, yeah.
So all of my top artists was just this one fucking dude who just plays shit while I sleep, and I was like, well, my Spotify Wrapped is ruined. But I found something, because I have an MP3 streaming app on my phone. That's how. So I put my MP3s on the phone, and then through the app I can play all my MP3s.
Okay.
It only costs like $3.
Okay.
To have it for like life.
Okay.
And it gives you stats, so it shows your favorite songs,
your
favorite playlists, how many times you play each song.
That's cool.
And that's always fun to see.
It does have a play count on Apple Music.
I'm so upset. My favorite band right now, I only found out last week, it's Linkin Park, and I didn't know that, and I was upset. Metallica was number 5, Queen was 4, Black Sabbath was 3rd, second was Sabaton, I was surprised.
Okay.
They're a power metal band.
Yeah.
And then it was Linkin Park, I'm like, but how? I haven't... Oh yeah!
Oh, okay.
I was really depressed last January.
Oh, so you was like playing Linkin Park.
I was just playing Linkin Park every day, stuck in traffic, coming home from work, like, life fucking sucks. Sing it to me, Chester. Every day for 2 straight months, I was listening to Linkin Park, that's why.
That's probably why
so
you
I have like 300 plays of their song.
I become so numb. Speaking, you know what? This is a fantastic transition. Have you heard about Chester's son? What's going on as of late?
No.
So,
is he like dissing the new singer?
He is 100% dissing the new singer.
Just have to guess.
Yeah. So basically, for those who've not heard, Chester's dead. Not sure if you have, not sure if you.
Jesus Christ! I'm spat out my coffee, motherfucker. Why did you say it like that?
Well, he's dead.
In case you didn't know, it's only been like 7 years.
Listen. Some people live under a rock. I just want to make sure that everyone knows and they're all up to date.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to shock you. The Queen, dead.
Freddie Mercury, he's gone. Michael Jackson, dead. But it's Chester's dead. Linkin Park took a long absence right now. They got this new singer, Lance. What's her last name?
I don't know.
Armstrong.
I heard her sing once, and like that's enough out of you.
I know it's Armstrong something. I can't remember her first name. Anyways.
Lance Armstrong? Is that what you were saying Lance at first?
Yeah, what? No, it's not Lance.
Lance.
What's her fucking name, man?
Blanche.
No, it's
Blanche Armstrong.
Lincoln.
Lincoln Park, new singer.
New singer. Emily Armstrong. I knew it was Armstrong.
You got it.
I got Armstrong at least. So, anyways, she's new member of the band. Listen, she's not Chester. I think we can all agree she's not Chester.
She's just mediocre. If she stood out in like another way,
Fine.
it'd be fun.
Yeah.
But she's just
She's
generic.
not. She's a generic singer who just knows how to sing Chester's songs to where it's passable. I've heard her sing. She's not fantastic. I gotta say, whoever the fuck the sound guy is has to boost her microphone volume up because the band's drawing her. Chester had a very strong voice, so he cut through. She's not cutting. I think it's because she's a woman. I don't want to be sexist, but like, she doesn't have that ability to cut through like certain artists can. Now, again, Beyonce can fucking do it. She can cut through any fucking artist's song, and you can hear her clear. So maybe she just has to get better vocals. I don't know.
Well, I think if they just went like if they went to like the rock or the metal scene, they could find someone easily who
For
was
sure.
a very powerful voice
Yeah,
that can replicate.
well, her band's metal-ish. I heard. Her other band.
Her
is-
former band?
Yeah.
I didn't look into it. Maybe
It's somewhat
maybe it
metal,
is.
from what I heard. But anyways, that's not the point. Regardless of her.
The point is she sucks, right?
She's not
the
fantastic.
The son hates.
Yeah, the son hates the band. It's not even. He hates the whole fucking band. It's not just her. He hates the band as a whole.
I think I know why. Because when I was in my sad phase listening to Linkin Park every day in January,
Looking out the window. That was so like iconic. I love that.
I started watching interviews with Chester and all that, and
Mm.
every time he was with other bandmates during an interview, there always felt to be like a disconnect.
Mm.
Because a lot of the time interviews would ask questions like inspirations for your lyrics and all that, and he talked about all this dark shit because he's a traumatized person. You think he was abused as a child or something?
Yeah, so that. Yeah.
And you could just every time he would go into this, the bandmate next to him just like he'd do that like sit and look off in the distance, like, just kind of waiting for their turn, and just it felt like I've heard this shit before. I don't care anymore.
But
that's the vibe I was getting. Anyway.
It's possible, but I think at the same time it's one of those things. I'm not sure if you ever watched. There's a funny music video of this group called D12. It's a group that Eminem was a part of for a brief time, and there's a song called My Band, and it's a very funny music video because the whole music video is about the fact that Eminem is the one getting all the fame and attention, and the other leaders and the other guys in the group are not. It's a joke because they understand the gravity of how popular Eminem was, but they made a funny song out of it. I feel like Chester is that person in Linkin Park. If you were to ask me, name me the other members, I have no fucking clue, but I know who Chester is.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, maybe that could be another reason too. Like, for example, a little bit, you know, look at Maroon 5. I know Anne Levine. I don't know any of the fucking other people in
Are there
that
5
band.
people in it?
Yeah.
That makes
I don't know
sense.
the other people in the band, but I don't know though. I don't know the guitar player, I don't know the bass
Maybe
player,
the
piano
others should
player.
get like tatted to shit and rip their
fuck.
shirts off.
No, please don't. I do know that the guitar player has been in that group since day one. I like it. He has like really nice long wavy hair.
Well,
Like that fits him so well.
It's one of those things I think from watching documentaries and shit, when you're in a band, you have 2 choices. Either you accept that your singer is like the face of the band, you'll get most of the attention, or you yourself have to be like crazy or have some gimmick that makes you stand out
Exactly.
to just
overtake that.
To either overtake or balance with that.
Yeah.
Because like for Queen,
Exactly.
That's a good
I was
example.
just about to give that example. Of the
Freddie
guitar.
Mercury became massive.
Yeah.
Right.
But the guitar
Mostly
player.
because of his death.
Yeah.
Prior to that, they were all pretty even.
Yeah.
Except for the bass player. Bass player was a very quiet person.
Yeah, but the drummer and guitar player, phenomenal. They each had like their own
They were
spiel.
both very talented, and they were quite vocal in their interviews and all that.
Yeah.
So they balanced out with Freddie enough.
Exactly.
It was only when Freddie died that he skyrocketed, and everyone said,
Exactly.
"Oh, it's the Freddie Mercury show plus the Queen band."
Yeah.
And it's like that's not fair.
Yeah, no. I don't think they deserve that because they're both equally talented. So, but yeah. So, regardless, I got to read a lot of the interviews. I just read some comments, and he was saying that he feels hurt by Linkin Park moving on. He feels that they are not honoring Chester properly with the new singer, and he's. What I am hearing, maybe you can attest because you know Linkin Park better than I do, that the son was never really vocal about the band at all until only after his dad died.
Well,
Is that true?
I would assume he would have been pretty young then.
I don't know. From what I'm hearing is that, because I was reading I don't know Linkin Park super well, but I was reading the comments of people going, get over it, it's been 6 years, which is kind of fucked up. This is your dad.
Well, I think you mean. I would hope they
Yeah.
mean get over it as in they're gonna continue, not get over his death.
Yeah, I think that's what they mean. I'm hoping that we're on the same page in that regard. I think they just are. What they're saying is them as a band need to move on. I think 6 years is a good grief period. I think that's actually a long grief period, if I'm being honest, for a band to then have the ability to go back on stage without Chester. I think that's very brave of them, because
I think it's actually pretty rare. Cause
yeah, most bands will just kind of
because they're an established band, so I think it makes more sense.
yeah.
However, if you're like a young band, like it's only been like a few years you've been making music and
no fucking
touring,
way.
then you can't
No.
afford to take a break. You need
No.
to keep spreading your name and
Yeah.
making money.
Yeah, so
Like Metallica, their bassist died in '86.
yeah,
And I think they had 2 weeks off.
yeah, and they're like
And then
that.
they had to go back to it.
Yeah.
Which left them fucking mentally scarred
For
a
sure,
long
definitely,
time.
definitely. So it's one of those things where I gotta disagree with the son. I think he's just kind of some people are going, he just wants to get some clout for the fact that
Why is he an artist and he needs?
I don't know. I have no
something?
clue. I had no clue what
That's
the
the
guy
only reason I
looks
can
like.
think of. Why
Maybe.
would
I don't
you-
fucking know. But anyway, so that was just really great transition. I wanted to talk about that. We talked about the whole Linkin Park thing.
Okay.
So that was a great transition for that
I see.
one. Going off into a whole new direction. Did you hear about this girl who died in a Walmart bakery?
In passing, what did she like cooked for hours or something?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you heard about this. It's a little interesting because
Well, I heard about it, but I don't like Indian food. So.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
It's been a while since I got you like that.
Yeah, that's
you
pretty
had to
good.
have a moment of silence.
Yeah, that was
You know what happened?
fucked up. So this is what they're trying to find out. So basically, for those who don't know, certain Walmarts have bakeries. I know ours doesn't. Fucking sucks. But there are certain, like the Walmart in Plattsburgh has a fucking big ass bakery inside the Walmart. There is a little chamber. It's not massive. I would say it's fucking you can walk in it, but it's not like a big ass fucking room. But you could they put bread in there for it to rise so they could sell it every day, right? Somehow this mother and daughter works at a Walmart in Nova Scotia. They're working the same shift. She's waiting for her daughter. She couldn't find her in the Walmart anywhere. She's asking around. Come to find her inside the fucking oven, burnt to a fucking crisp, dead. Now, what they're saying is that every bakery system that Walmart has a button inside for them to click if they do get stuck inside, for them to push to get out. Every fucking place that has an ice box or has a heater like that has to have that, like by law. And this is Walmart. I don't think they're gonna cut corners when it comes to safety. They want to get sued, you know. So I feel like that button were to be there. Second, I was seeing on TikTok, a lot of these bakeries do not close fully unless pushed. So
Oh, murder?
I'm thinking murder. This is what I'm thinking because of the fact that there's so many safety precautions around these things that it would make no sense.
But in that case, if there was a button inside and all that, someone would have to like get her in there, close the door behind her, and then hold it shut.
Yes.
I feel like it would take a while though for her to cook. Like
This
it
is
die.
so I don't know. I don't know if they got cameras in the area, but this is what I heard, and I do know for a fact that the police are taking this very seriously. They're looking at it as a potential murder because they have not released the cause of death. Okay. Yeah.
How embarrassing would it be though? There's a button there, you just didn't know, and you just died.
That would be really fucked up.
Or I had this thought because you know ovens get pretty dirty, and it's a bakery.
It's
So
probably
maybe it was caked in like soot or something, so you couldn't see it.
It's possible, but at the same time, I think when you go into that panic mode, you're touching everything. You're like something to fucking see if it opens, you know. So
Panic response.
yeah, I don't think so. That'd be really unfortunate if that really was the case. You just did not see it. That is just wow, like a 1 in a million type of situation. But I really don't think so. I really think that she was killed.
You think so?
Yeah, I think murder or something was involved with that for sure, definitely.
I'm in a positive mood. I'm gonna put a positive spin on this
Okay.
horrible death. At least she wasn't Jewish. Anyway.
If you don't get fucking banned for that one, I don't know what will. That's crazy.
All right,
That-
I'm gonna break it to you, Jamal.
Yeah.
No one listens to the podcast.
Thank
anymore.
God. Thank God for this
Remember
episode.
that high we had? We had
Yeah.
like 50 views.
Gone.
It's been 0 for the past 5.
Yeah.
So
Fuck.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I stopped making the horrible racist jokes.
we gotta bring it back. There you go. It's a good
Bring it
start.
back now.
Watch this episode get like 55. There we go. You know what, Patrick?
I'd
We
be so
gotta
happy.
we gotta make it as racist as possible because apparently that's what the people want.
That's what they want.
Like what the people want, Patrick. You know.
And what are we gonna do?
We're gonna come. What?
We're gonna give it to him.
We're gonna give it to him. X gonna give it to you.
That's what I was waiting. I was hoping
Yeah.
you'd like read my mind.
No.
Sorry,
I'm not
I
Justin.
had like a woman moment.
I'm not. Yeah.
You're
Oh.
supposed
You're like that, man. Come on.
You're supposed to know.
Fuck, you telling me? Fuck, anytime that fucking happens? Actually,
Are you okay? I feel like something's going on with you and your girl.
no, but I've
Anytime
had
I say
this.
something about a woman, yeah, you're right. Fucking bitch.
Well, no, it's the day for a year now. I'm getting there, you know, but
It's been a year.
it's
already.
gonna be a year next month, November 26th.
No pressure. Oh, that's. I feel bad for you. Having
Why?
your anniversary so close to Christmas.
Not really, because we already got each other our anniversary gifts early because she can't fucking wait, and I was like, you know what, I didn't want it to not arrive on time. And the thing with that, what I got her, it's a band for her Apple Watch, and it has our names on it, basically, and like a little heart on the side of it. And
It's pretty gay. Sounds good.
oh, I had no choice. But basically, I didn't know that Apple Watches came in different sizes.
You got the wrong size.
No, I didn't want to, so I told her, listen, just
Oh, you told her.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm getting you. I just want you to tell me what the size is, so we know. So it was easier, and I want that she wanted the color that she liked. So I was like, you know what? It's just easier if you just pick it for yourself, and I'll just pay for it. It's gonna make life a lot easier. So, but no, I've had that before. So, you know, like for example, what was it? I went out with my buddy Mackenzie to the casino about 2 nights ago, and the last time, but this was like a few months back, the last time this happened, she had a huge fit because of the fact that I wasn't spending enough time with her. I think you can relate to that.
It's been a while.
Oh yeah, it's been a while. Okay.
Yeah, we worked it out.
Okay, good.
The trick is get really mad at them until they just break down.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go that route.
No. Okay, did she cry?
No.
Would-
No. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they do.
Yeah.
They cry to manipulate you. So what we do, we get mad at them to manipulate them back. You're gonna come at me with your emotions, I'm gonna come at you with my emotions. That works. Equality. And if that doesn't work, you get your pinned hand out.
See, I'm going. So far, you're making a lot of sense, and then that pinhead I'm going
No,
at you.
pin hand's a
honestly.
joke, but no,
Okay.
it's not fair.
What I did was we spoke about it, and I was like, listen, like, I what I normally do, it seems to work, is I spin it on them and I put them in my shoes.
So you start crying?
No, yeah, no, but well, I'll just be like, you know, like, how would you feel if you're going with your friends? And it's like, okay, if you understood. So what happened was I was with Mackenzie, and the way that she was texting me, kind of felt like she was acting like that again. And the thing was, I said like I love you to see if she responded. She didn't respond to that, so I was like, she's upset. But then she just stopped responding to me, so I thought she was just like ignoring me. She just fell asleep. I was like, you just could have told me that,
Yeah,
like,
you say goodnight.
let's say goodnight and call it a day. But no,
Well,
like, I'm past that. But what
I
she's
made that
tired.
agreement early on in our relationship. It's if we're out with friends, you don't text excessively or call unless it's an emergency. Because time with the boys, time with the boys.
Exactly,
time with the girls,
no.
time with the girls.
She's getting better at that. I will admit she's getting better. at
Like Justin's new relationship. He came over a few weeks ago
Yeah.
and he was texting her nonstop. I'm like, dude,
Stop
I'm
it.
gonna take your fucking phone
Stop.
away.
Did he actually?
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip his ass when I see him.
Finally,
There's
he's
no
like-
fucking way.
Finally, he's like, okay, I'm putting it down, put it down.
There's no fucking. You're joking with me, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, I'm gonna rip his ass.
We're
when I see
watching
him on
Team
Saturday.
America.
I'm gonna rip his
Yeah.
ass on Saturday for all the times when I was single and texting hoes, and when I was with Liz,
Texting hoes.
and when I was with Liz, and just we go put your phone down. I'm going to rip his absolute asshole open. That's hilarious. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate you.
No, I think it was like the honeymoon phase.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. All that shit that he did to me, no. You don't get to just get away scot-free. No, I'm gonna rip his ass. Good, thank you.
Like I said, you need to establish dominance, okay?
Yeah, no, but we work past it. Anyways,
You got the pants? Pants is filled with dick.
I never heard that. Filled with dick. Okay, I like that. Interesting. But yeah, so Yeah. Where were we? What were we talking about again? Where were we? I forgot.
I don't know, but that's enough. It's been too long.
Is it too long? Anyway, so yeah, it's an hour. Hey, that's pretty good. Fuck.
Yeah.
That flew by. Fuck, I didn't realize. But this is Flabbergasted by Audacity. I'm Jamal.
Not Patrick.
And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Cause I'm in Punta Cana. But I just want to have a guest host with you.
I'll see if I can work something out.
Yeah, see if you can. If not, then I'll see you. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and I'll be back. But I'll be in Punta Cana for a week. So. Out. Peace out. Gross out.
The decision rests with you. Rests with you.